way you framed it is, boy, it seems like Cousins and RG3 detest each other.
Detest might be a little strong. Can't communicate might be better. I don't know. I don't know if detest is the right word, but it's like it's not comfortable in Washington right now, and they don't talk regularly. I mean, I know the Washington media is sort of trying to squelch this story, but the two sources I talked to were pretty strong about it. That there's not a lot of love in that quarterback room, and frankly, look, this is mostly a reflection on RG3 because I don't think he understands how to get along with most of the guys that he plays with. People keep telling me time and again, he's more of a track athlete than he is a quarterback.
Yeah.
And track athletes are
solitary.
Yeah, they're individuals.
Interesting.
And you got, as a quarterback, you have to have a pretty unique ability to bring a real divergent cast of characters together. I think that's probably the polite way to say it.
Well, Jason, let me ask you this. If this disconnect is accurate, is it coming more from, and maybe you just answered it, RG3's inability to...
Yes.
Okay, but so it's really not Kirk Cousins doing it all?
No.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins is doing what he wants to do all the way along. He wants to play, and so he's just playing. It's not his fault that he's playing. It's RG3 failed at this, and the coach has moved on from him. So so Kirk Cousins is the beneficiary of that, but it's not like he did not undercut RG3's ability to play football.
Yeah, he kind of did it himself. What's the expectation from Robert right now in the Washington Redskins? If he should go somewhere else, it's obviously different. But within the Washington Redskins, what is his role? Or is he's just another guy on the team right now?
What's really weird about this is that Robert Griffin III is still really close with the owner. And if he wasn't really close with the owner, he'd probably be gone right now because there's no logical reason. If the coaches don't think he can play and he's a risk to play because of the contract that could get guaranteed if he gets hurt for next year, and they'd be on the books for about $16 million. If it was purely a personnel decision, he wouldn't be there. But it's not because, again, the owner likes him a lot. And that, I think, gives Robert Griffin III a certain sense of power that is abnormal for a third quarterback. And I think there's an expectation that if Cousins fails, they're going to go back to RG3 before too long. And if this team fails, that there's a very good chance that Jay Gruden could be gone after this year. And Robert Griffin III might somehow, some way survive all this.
Oh, can you imagine?
Come on, survive.
That would be bizarre.
Yeah, that would be utterly bizarre. Away from Robert, though, with this Redskins team, I think they're outplaying expectation. A lot of it is defense. Is that a surprise? Because I don't think we saw them being this good defensively.
No, I think they're outplaying themselves defensively. I think eventually their lack of a pure pass rusher. I mean, Junior Galette's injury hurt them a lot in terms of having a guy opposite Kerrigan who can get there on a regular basis. But they're definitely outplaying their talent so far. I mean, they're getting a lot of production out of Ricky Jean Francois. Kerrigan's been really good. Some of the other guys at the back end have been solid so far. I just wonder how long that's going to hold up. I will say this. Scott McLuhan, the general manager there, knows how to find football players who are tough guys. And right now, the Redskins are playing like tough guys. They may not be really talented, but they're